My next guest tonight is a very funny guy who's authored such books as Parliament of Horrors and Holidays in Hell. His latest is Eat the Rich, a treatise on economics. Let's find out what it's all about. Please welcome P.J. O'Rourke. You know, it surprised me a little bit when I heard about this book, because it's a book pretty much on economics, and I don't know why, I didn't expect that coming from you. Have you studied economics? Is this something that you're an expert in?
I was a hippie. I took unglazed ceramics. That's what I majored in. I majored in street pharmacology was what I majored in.
Tell us about that, and then we'll air the video later. Yeah. No, seriously, what did you have any experience at all in business?
No, none whatsoever. What happened to me was I was a reporter, and as a reporter you cover garbage. Horrible things happening to horrible people.
Right.
And, which is great, I love that. But every time I cover horrible things, I'd find that there was politics in that. Mm-hmm. We know what that's about. Horrible people, horrible things. And the more I covered politics, the more I found out that there was, underneath that was money. You know, money is to politicians what the eucalyptus tree is to the koala bear, you know, food.
You just freaked me out majorly.
Something to go to the bathroom on.
So you thought to yourself, I'm going to write a book.
I got to know about this stuff. I got to learn about this stuff.
So what have you found out in the book? I mean, what's your major find here?
Grab your 401k, turn it into quarters, put them in the toe of a sock, and put it under your bed, and do it now. We're all doomed.
We're all doomed.
We're all doomed.
So the publisher told you don't go with that title because no one's going to buy the book.
We're all doomed is not a real good title for us. You know, it was interesting. I found out that in order for a country, because basically what I was trying to find out was why do some countries prosper and thrive and others just suck? You know, I mean, I think it's a real basic question, you know, because it's not brains, it's not brains. There's no places dumber than Beverly Hills, and they're wading in gravy out there, you know. Mm-hmm. Whereas in Russia, chess is a spectator sport in Russia. They're not stupid, but they're boiling stones for soup over there. You know, they got nothing. So I just couldn't.
So why? Why then? I mean,
well, you got to have free markets, you got to have democracy, you got to have rule of law, and you have to have really trashy daytime television.
You think that actually contributes to our economy?
Yeah, it does. Because think what a mess we'd be in if Jerry Springer were in business. You know, I mean, it gives people like Jerry Springer a place to go during the day, because otherwise they might be in an office, like really screwing things up. You know?
And that's the great American dream right there.
I think so, yeah.
You traveled all over the world for this book.
I did.
You you traveled to Sweden to study their economic system.
Sweden?
I've always heard that they're incredibly polite people. Did you find that to be true?
They were sort of insanely polite. I mean, it got really strange. I was in a taxi. Taxi drivers in Sweden get out and open the door for you. I mean, that's how, and I'm in this taxi, and the taxi gets cut off by somebody in traffic, and the taxi driver leans out the window, and he says, and I quote this, "Tisk, tisk." Interesting contrast.
Doesn't work here, no.
Does not work here. Tisk, tisk.
They have a system here in Manhattan for when someone cuts you off.
Oh, yes, indeed,
much more blunt and to the
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
You were in Russia as well. You said that you know, that country. Did you travel around and actually meet the people?
I did. I traveled all the way across. I was in Moscow and St. Petersburg, and then I took the railroad all the way, the Trans-Siberian Railroad, all the way out to Vladivostok, and which was horrible. really
Well, the train was horrible, or Vladivostok was horrible?
Vladivostok was not so hot, but the train was really horrible. It was, this is the first class in here, so which meant that the roaches were larger. And there's one bathroom down at the end of the car, and it's about the size of your high school locker, and everything in there is made of stainless steel, and there's no drain in the floor. And so the bathroom, as the week went on, the bathroom would gradually fill up, you know, so that, you know, you basically had to use stilts when you went in there. And then it just opened. I
love a nice travel story.
Yeah.
So, no, not a good thing. No. So what's your hope then? What can America do? Is there anything we can do? I mean, eat the rich, is that what you're saying? We don't, or is that just a funny title?
It's just a funny title that really does. I saw
it. It has nothing to do with that in the book?
It doesn't have anything to do with anything in the entire book. No, what it has to do with is that you can't make a country rich by taking money from rich people and giving it to the poor. And because it sounds so nice. You know, you look at America and you think, well, you got these poor people when you got Donald Trump. Let's take all of Donald Trump's money away. And
I don't care about giving it to the poor. Let's just take all his money away.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
yeah. Well, that's
and then let's knock him down.
Yeah, that's basically the message in my book. Don't give that money to the poor.
Okay.
Because what happens is when you take Bill Gates, you know, money away from him, you get to do that once. He won't go out and make any more money if you take all his money from him. So you've only got one shot. And he's got an awful lot of money, but if you divide it among all of us, we all get about $1.80, you know, and we only get it once. And so eating the rich doesn't work. That's what all the socialist countries tried to do. They tried to level everything out. So we have to learn how to put up with rich people. And I think one of the ways to do that is to give them trashy daytime TV talk shows.
You know? So you're saying put people like Trump
on television.
Bill Gates on television,
Yeah.
give them their own shows.
Bill Gates would have a great show. Wouldn't that be a good show?
Why? Anybody who watches gets $300,000. That would be a good show.
Yeah, he'd have to pay you to watch it, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
And he'd have to pay you a lot. And that would be great. You could stay home and watch Bill Gates' show and never have to work. And Bill Gates, you know, yeah, I think it would work.
Okay, your theories confuse me. I have to admit. That's all right. But there might be something here. It's called Eat the Rich. It's by P.J. O'Rourke. Thanks very much for coming by. Good to have you here, folks. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Stick around. Of the night, do you want to thank all my guests. P.J. O'Rourke, thank you very much for being here.
You're very welcome.
My thanks to Mr. John Waters for attending. Thank you, John.